All right, guys, here we go. Front right. All right, we got the door open up. The reason why we're changing this is because sometimes you go and lock the door sometimes it'll get bind up. Now right now it's acting good, but sometimes it go slow opening and closing, so we know it's failing. So the first thing we're gonna do, we got 2 Phillips screws we gotta take out. One is right up under there. That one. All right, let's get that one. Now you can give me some room to get my job.
Excuse me.
All right, that's one. The second one, you're gonna need a nice, fine, flat screwdriver. Open up your door handle a little bit right here, and there's a little access panel right here. Now, what you want to do is take your finger, push down on that little tab right there, and then take your small screwdriver, put it between there, and just open that up, just like that, and it's gonna uncover 2 more screws. All right, so let's get those screws out, and we'll be right back. All right, guys, the next thing we need to do is we're ready to take off our cover, but not yet. What we're gonna do is go up here and take off this little bezel right here. Now this little bezel right here has a clip right here, and then 2 little hooks right down here. So don't go pulling this off, or you're gonna break off those hooks. What you gotta do is start from the top, pull it back till it snaps, and then pick it up. Turn it around. There's our clip, and there's the 2 hooks I was telling you about. Because I've seen a lot of guys, they pull this and break that thing right off, and this thing's hooked right into there. So we are good to go. Let's put that down to the side. The next thing to do is the tough part. This thing is held in by a bunch of clips going all the way around, similar to the clips we took off on this bezel. And what you gotta do is use your knee, get this part right here, to brace up against the door. Feel around the door panel, because if you go right here, that's really close right there. You can't get your fingers in there. So what you want to do is go around to the side till you find a nice little spot where you can get your fingers into, and then you're going to give a little tug, just like that. Once you got that part loose, then you're going to work your way around. Pop it out. Keep on going around, just like that. Now, don't take this off, because you're going to break something if you do. The next thing you want to do is, you know what I'm going to do is roll the window down, because we got to release some cables that's over here. And to get a good shot at that, I want you're going to be on the other side of the door looking in while I unhook it. So what I'm going to do is roll this window down. We're going to bring the camera down to the other side, because then we're going to release those 2 cables. Because as you can see, pick the door panel up, and it's off. But you can't see, but you're going to be able to see from the back. So let me just let this hang over here for a minute and bring this window down, and we'll be right back. All right, guys, we're on the other side of the door right now. We got these 2 cables to take off right here. Now, number 1, first of all, you have a black latch right here. Oh, no, I'm sorry. A white latch right here. A black latch right here. And what you want to do, these things swing, pivot on a little thing right there. So what you want to do is you're going to pick that little latch up just a little bit, and it'll swing out of the way. Pick that up, bring that to the side. Same way with the top one. But this time the latch is on the bottom, so you want to pull that down a little bit, unlatch it, it goes just like that. Now for the bottom one. The bottom one is like latched on to the cable. So what you want to do is just, let's see if you can do this with one hand here. Pop that open just like that, and it comes out. All right, let me get me a little screwdriver or something to get that top one. Be right back. All right, guys, for this next part, you're gonna need that little fine screwdriver that you got. And what you're gonna do is go to the top of this little clip right here, pull that part, the top half of it will pop out. Make sure there's not a, and you can see I popped it out a little bit. And when you get it popped out, you'll be able to, let's see here. You're gonna have to hold that out at the same time, pick that part up, just like that. Unlatches over there, just like that. And this is a good time, because this thing has like an alignment on it. So you gotta count. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I got 6 slots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 slots, and then it goes in because this thing has like an alignment in it. So make sure we put it back where it was. And then we go and release that out of there. Great. All right, we'll be right back. All right, guys, now we got the door panel back out here. Now we got this little interior light right here. What you want to do is turn this little thing counterclockwise. Pop that light, hang it out. Now we can twist our door panel to the right, 90 degrees, and then you're going to have a plug right inside there. And to get this plug off, you got a little tab right inside there, a little white tab. That's going to get that off. Let me get my screwdriver again. So dang it. Let me get my screwdriver and I'll be right back. All right, guys, to unplug this, you're going to need your little bitty screwdriver and a bigger screwdriver. So what you got to do is take your little screwdriver and this little tab right there. You need to push that tab in towards the connector. Take your big screwdriver, and this is a latch right here. You want to pick up on this. Just like that. Pop that right out. Get that unplugged. Let's set our door panel to the side and move on to the next step. We'll be right back. All right, guys, the next thing we're going to do, we got to move this wiring harness out of the way because we got to remove this vapor barrier here. So the first thing we're going to do is unplug this. It's got a little latch right there. Pull that latch down to the connector. And unplug it, put it to the side. Now this one right here, what you want to do is go onto this side, and right in there, there's a little latch that you got to pry it. You got to stick the screwdriver in and push towards the door. And then you're going to be able to push this and unlatch it. I can't. There we go. Okay. Unlatch the door. I'm gonna bring that in. Now, this right here, you want to be very, very careful. Just don't go willy-nilly and hulk on it and pull it out of the way, because you're not doing. This thing is held on by some glue. And what you got to do, this thing is very good. You can pull this off and damage this very easily. So what you got to do is stick your fingers in there, or get you a plastic scraper and just go right there, and that's all you want to do is just get enough so you can get your fingers in there and just work your way around the door just like that. And you want to be very careful, and if you want, you can continue to use your scraper, your plastic scraper. And go all the way around. Now you don't have to take the whole thing off. What you want to do is take it all the way up to here and about here. Oh, and you got this right here. This is a little plug. Just grab that with your fingers and pop that right out. All right. So let's get all the way around to these points, or maybe a little bit further back, and we'll be right back. All right, guys, we got it pulled back. Now what I want to do here, and you see it took some time, but you can slowly take it off, and it just takes a few minutes. You're going to get it back. Now I want to get you some blue masking tape. Get you a nice little piece. Bring the door panel back. And you want to hook it up, tape it right to the door to hold that out of the way. Okay, also what we did during that break, we brought our window back up. Now we're ready to get this thing out of there. Man, this thing looks confusing. We'll be right back. All right, guys, for this step right here, you're going to need you a nice size flat screwdriver. Don't get no cheesy one. It got to be a good one. Now, inside the door we go. We got a light already set up in there. Let me get my hands in there. You follow this rod up, and this rod's going to go to a blue latch right here. All right? And thanks to Sylvia's superior camera work, we can see this real good inside the door. Yeah, buddy. All right, what you want to do is flip that latch back. Yeah, flip that latch back, just like that. Bring it up. Now, you want to take your big screwdriver, this hole up here, when we took out that rubber plug, stick that screwdriver in between and right there, and you're gonna twist it counterclockwise because that thing is in there kind of tight. Pop that latch right out, let it go. Done. All right, the next thing we'll do is get us a Phillips screwdriver because we got 4 screws to remove. We'll be right back. All right, guys, we got 4 Phillips screws. 3 are the same, 1 is different. Here's the one that's different. Let's get that one off. That's 1. Now we go over here to the side, and we got 3. 1, and these 3 are the same length, but they're different than the 4th. 2. Now, when you do the 3rd one, when you take the 3rd one out, be very careful. Actually, before we do that, we're gonna come around to the other side. We're gonna get another angle. We'll be right back. All right, guys, we got 1 more screw out here we gotta take out. But before we take that screw out, what we're gonna have to do is move our window channel. Now, if you look inside, you're gonna see our door lock actuator over here, and you're gonna see our rod going in on the other side. There's no way we're gonna get that out. So we need to do a little movement here from this window channel right here. So out here, we got a 10mm bolt. What you're gonna do, just go ahead, take that bolt out, and that gives us the room to move this around. Okay, now while you're watching right there, what I'm going to do is go on the outside. I'm going to hold my hand right here, finish taking off this last screw. Okay, the screw is out, and bring that down. I'm doing this without sight. I need to go in there. There we go. Get our cable out of the way, our rod. And let's take it out. There we go. We'll be right back. All right, guys, now we got to change our cables over. The first thing we're going to do, here's our new part right from Honda. Get this out. And first we got our, this thing's kind of loose too. I think maybe that's just the way it is. I don't know. Our rod goes through just like that. So there's our new rod. Great, the same length and all. And let's go over here. Oh yeah, that's right there. And we're just gonna push that in through there. And just like that. Now, what we're going to do, take us a razor blade and our weather stripping right here. We're just going to peel that back. And then we're going to peel this one back a little bit so we can reuse it. You figure Honda would give you new one of these, but I guess they said, hey, you're Astral, you figure it out. All right, then right here we got a Phillips screw. We got to take that screw out. So let's get that screw out. Okay, and then I'm going to pick up on this just a little bit, and this whole cover will get this around here. Will pop right off and slide out, and as you can see, it's getting hung up right here. There we go, and pop that off just like that because we're going to be putting it on to the new one. All right, now let's get our things lined up over here, and there's our cables. Man, all right. So what we got here, we got the matter of fact. Let me see if I can use this screwdriver. We're going to just go ahead. Pop this up out of it just like that. Lean that to the side because what I want to do, we want to hook up this one first. So let's get up there and pop that one out. Take the cable. Notice how I'm twisting it and come out because it looks like that. Let's bring that over here to the other side. I'm going to push that in, twist it down, and then line that up right there and push that in until it snaps into place. That's one. The next one turns and comes out. So let's go over here, take our hand, bring this about, push it down in there and let it turn like that. And same thing goes here. Snap that right into place. Done. We got both of them. Now what we're going to do is get our new cover and place it onto here.
The old cover?
Yeah, that's right, the old cover. Place it onto here. Make sure it's into place. And let's put our screw in there and tighten that up. We'll be right back. Alright guys, we got that tightened down. Now we're going to put our little weather stripping back on. And to stick that back on, use a little crazy glue. A little bit of brush. What I'm going to do is brush it around there like that. Just a little bit. Alright. Turn this over. And glue that right into place. That stops any kind of moisture or air coming in from the outside to go inside the vehicle. Alright. Then I'm going to take some little glue and I'm going to glue this one up there. We'll be right back. Alright guys, we got it all glued up there. That thing looks great. Thanks to Civi. That job looks great. Alright, also, while she was doing that, gluing that up, professionally looking, of course, what I did up here, remember this guys? Remember we had 6 markings going in? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And what I did was take a marker and mark the rest of it. So I know exactly where our alignment's going to go when we go to put this back. So what I'm going to do is going to let this dry for a few more, about a minute or two or something like that. And then we are going to go put this back in. We'll be right back. All right, guys, let's get this in. Now what I got to do is drop this down. And then you're going to be doing this a lot easier because I'm trying to move out the way so the camera can get a shot. Because then it's got to go up. Around that. There we go. Okay, we got that up. Get this lined up. And the screws are behind you. I should have grabbed them. But let's get a screw over here. We're going to get 2 screws or something over here and put this in so it can be held up into place. Matter of fact, here's one right here. That's good. And then the other ones are like pan heads and all. 3 of them. Okay, and then we're going to get our other screws over here.
Make sure you drop it or it won't be done right.
Yeah. Alright, let's get those in. Then we're going to tighten up all 4. And then we'll be right back. Alright guys, we got those bolts lined up, bolted up. Now for our window channel, we can move it, go in here and move it around. Get that lined up. All right, then we're going to tighten this one up, and then we're going to go inside. I didn't tighten up yet. We're going to tighten that up. Go inside the door. We're going to the locking rod. Make sure bring that over there. Put it right there. Push it in, and bring our latch.
Hold on 1 second, because I'm a little blurry. Okay, good.
Then bring our latch down. And lock into place. All right. Huh?
It ended up being a little blurry, but it was going in and out for some reason. But you can see what you did.
Okay. Okay, tighten this up. Okay. We'll be right back. Or we tighten? We recording?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
We'll be right back.
Yeah, we're good. All right, guys, the next thing we'll do, take off our tape. Take out 2 cables right here. Bring our cables over like this, around here. Oh, wait a minute. Did our cables? Man, that thing look like they... All right, bring this wiring harness through here. Okay, and then we're gonna go around and start pushing this glue back up against the door. And let's get our plug and line that up, and then let's push all the rest of it in. All right, so we're gonna get this. You push this back into place, use that for an alignment, and then go around and push everything, push all this glue back together. We'll be right back. All right, guys, we got that in. Guys, when you push this, make sure you push it kind of hard, because see, there it is. This is in there. Now let's go over here, plug our actuator up, get our wiring harness, our wiring harness right here, put it on this tie strap, hook it into place. Locks into place. That is great. This one, I don't know what is this here for. I don't know whether it went to the door panel or something. This thing is just lingering here. Wow, what is this? This thing like it was up against something. All right, the next thing we're gonna do is get our door panel. We'll be right back. All right, guys, you see these? It's a bunch of door clips. Sometimes your old ones will wear out, especially after you take them off, they'll get wore out, and then the door panel is loose. So we got a whole bunch of brand new ones here. So what we're gonna do is go ahead and these things just spin right out. Throw that one away and hook back in the new one, just like that. All right, we're gonna go around and change all of them out and throw these out. We'll be right back. All right, guys, check that out. All brand new clips around the door. This thing's gonna hold on like, I don't know, hold on like what?
Brand new.
Okay, that's cool. All right, the next thing we'll do, let's take our door panel. One of the old clips, huh? Yeah. All right, let's bring it around here. And what we're gonna do here, just turn it to the side. Okay, first thing we're gonna do is get our wiring harness. Hook our wiring harness in there. And we're gonna push it down and bring our latch forward and lock it into place. That's number one. Now, what we're gonna do now is while we're here, I need to roll this window down so we can get a good look at this from the other side. All right. Well, actually, you're gonna be back over here still. Because now,
He just said.
let's look over here. Now what we're gonna do is get our rear light. Our light. Now check this out. I just saw this right here. Let's put this in.
What light?
Courtesy light.
You said
This
rear.
little, yeah, this little pick thing right here goes right into here, into place. That is great. All right, now we're gonna go up here. Let me hold this up and go to the other side and hook up our cables. All right, let's go to the bottom one first. No, yeah, here's the bottom one. What the heck? All right, it hooks into there. And then bring that across. Lock it. Then we hook it up right there. You can see that?
Yeah.
Okay, then bring the black latch around. Whoops, dang it. That black latch should have been right around there like that already. Then push it down, lock that into place. That's one. Now for the top one, let's turn this, and we already got our alignment already there. Twist right. There we go. Bring that down. Gotta back it up a little bit because we're gonna remember the sixth one right there. Push that down. Perfect. Now bring the top down and latch it into place. Perfect. Now, reach over here. We gotta bring this around like this. Bring this. Whoops. Up. Okay, just like that. Then take this one and snap it into place. Done. All right, let's go around to the other side. We'll be right back. All right, guys, while you over there, we're gonna go over, hook up our door panel, and make sure it goes over that latch, just like that lip, and bring it down. Now you're gonna come around here to the sides, and you want to make sure inside there our clips, there's holes in the door. You want to make sure our clips line them up, and make sure they are all lining up. And then once you know they're lined up, tap it right into place. Go around the complete door and lock them in. We'll be right back. All right, guys, we're down in the home stretch. Check this out. All right, we got 2 screws right here. One goes right there, and the other one goes right above it. Give me my bit back. Give my bit back. All right, then we got the long one that goes right into there. Perfect. Last but not least, our little cover. Open the door up. Put the cover in there, snap into place, and done. Perfect. We'll be right back. All right, guys, we got the door closed right now. We still got to put a bezel on the top. Let's test it out now. Oh yeah. Yeah. Look at that door opening, unlock it, unlock. Yeah, buddy. All right, let's get back onto the other side. We'll be right back. All right, guys, last but not least, let's put our cover on. And
how'd you put that on? Because you didn't explain. You just said put it on.
I told you in the beginning. Those 2 tabs right there, those 2 little plastic hooks, they go inside there. So you're going to, inside those little slots right there on each side. Okay, they're going to go down, and then this little clip is going to push right into the door.
All right.
So we're going to get those lined up, down.
Okay.
Snap it into place.
We got it.
This job is done.